Shalom, all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Ruach Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Ruach Kodash. Now, as you can see here, this is the Jake Austin Holman. He's basically, he travels the world, and pretty much, meets women in places like Colombia, Venezuela. He goes to like the continent of Africa, Asia. He travels. He's one of the original passport bros, basically, even though he doesn't go by that name anymore. But anyway, I was checking his videos out, and pretty much, man, recently he's been pretty much, well, not recently, but he says it, but more of his latest stuff, he's going into race, man, and how basically, the effects of slavery and how the Edomite image is exalted in various parts of the world, in particular South America. He's going into some history. See, everything goes back to the truth, man. Okay, and he's even seeing that Edomites get the best of everything, even in third world countries. They're looked by the Israelites, let's say South America. He talks about his experiences that Esau gets. We shouldn't say Esau, he's saying the white man, but we know that's Esau. He gets preferential treatment over him. All right, over people of color in lands where there's people of color. And why is that? Because of colonialism, because of slavery. So he's starting to talk more on that level now. And I've noticed even people that are on his comment boards are trying to like curse him out because he's always talking about race. But the fact is, everything is about race, man. Okay? And these so-called white people, which are known as the Edomites in the scriptures, they are oppressing our people, which are who? You Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. They have destroyed our people and have painted their images as the royal people, of the Bible, which they're lying, which we are. And guess what? That's in the minds of the whole world, man. So you can understand, the whole world has been, whitewashed, so to speak. So he goes into this, man. He mentioned this, but it just goes to show you everything is about race, man. So lucky, bear with me a second. Yeah, Salakia. Yeah, so pretty much everything is about race, man. And he goes into this and he's basically talking about his experiences, around the world, man. So I'm gonna play what he says here, and I'm gonna read some scriptures. And he's always cursing out Babylon. He's always cursing out Babylon, but he's seeing even in the third world, the dynamics between him and the women in the third world, and how Esau also, not just the third world, but many countries, and also how Esau gets preferential treatment, man. And it really goes back to the scriptures, man, because Esau is currently over us. Who's Esau? The so-called white man, all right? The Edomites. They are over us, and they have us in captivity. They're over us, all right? This is their system. This world has been governed by them and their people, the Edomites. That's why they get the respect around the world that Jake doesn't. So let me play this here. But then in this video, he even talks about his experiences in certain countries in Africa, and then he talks about how bad the Arab slave trade was. So, even he's seeing these things, and you can't deny this. And guess what? The Arabs also had our people in slavery, the Ishmaelites. Okay.
Zambia versus whenever I was in Kenya. Kenyans, all that whole East Africa is supposedly supposed to be the peaceful part of Africa. And, North Africa is something different. And honestly, if we bring up slavery, man, I don't even think it was the French that was the worst. I think it was the Arabs that was the worst. I've been doing some studying on that, and the way how they view black people is just pretty fucked up to this day. To this day. I told you the other day. I got to look into that. Yeah, I started.
Why? Because they are enemies, and it's written in Psalms 83, the tabernacles of Edom, and then it's mentioned Ishmael, which I'm going to read that, which is Ishmael goes back to the so-called Arabs. So the Arabs also had us in slavery. Yeah, because the transatlantic slave trade wasn't just the so-called white man enslaving our people. It was all the nations that came together to enslave you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man.
once you start doing some research, like I wanted to go to Saudi Arabia, and I'm like, I don't even think I want to go over there no more. Not that I feel like something would happen to me. I just don't even want to be around that shit. The way how they was doing those people and shit. You know, the last country in the world to liberate slavery was in West Africa, and this is like in 1985 or 1981.
Yeah.
It was somewhere very, very recent, and they still have slavery going on there. Because that's in the Arab Quran or whatever it is, right? That's part of what it says about who black people are. Just like how the Europeans did it, but it's just the way how they do it is just worse. And somebody said European slavery was the most violent. Do your research. Do your research.
Yeah. I mean, going down that slavery path is like, you kind of open like Pandora's.
Yeah, I mean, the Jake he's talking with is another like kind of passport bro, and he doesn't know as much as Austin in terms of that, because a lot of our people don't even want to hear none of that. They're just oblivious. But Austin Holman, he's kind of just going into that, like, look, man, we were enslaved by the Arabs, and because he's seeing things when he's traveling, man. All right, which are the Ishmaelites. And guess what? The reason why all these nations have had a hand in enslaving us is because they know where the Israelites and our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, has brought us low, man. All right, brought us low and let the nations devour us. That's what the scriptures say. But we're living now in a time of the great awakening of our people, beginning with the elect, and we're coming back to the Lord. And pretty much, man, we're gonna rule the world next. We the ones that's gonna rule next. So let me read this here. This is Psalms 83:1. It says, a song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Lord. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. All right, thy enemies make a tumult. Okay, so according to the scriptures, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we have enemies, man. It says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. The hidden ones is who? You Israelites. The secret is who are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father? Israel. That's why them fakes over there in the state of Israel, the people with the curly hair and them hats, right? That's why they're claiming to be who? They're claiming to be you, man. They're claiming to be the true Jews, right? They're imposters. The true Jew is the Negro in America. And all these nations know that, all right? But that's why it says here, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Exactly. So they've consulted against the hidden ones. They've taken all these nations, okay? They've taken crafty counsel, come together to consult against our people, basically, how to bring us down. And now in the land of America, which is the modern Egypt for our people, what do? They come together and conspire. How do we keep keeping these people down? The top officials of all these nations know who our people are. This is the point. Okay? So they've taken crafty counsel. That's what them UN meetings, man. How come every nation has a representative in the UN except so-called blacks in America? You don't have no representatives anywhere, man. Okay? But all the other nations, they do. And what do? Take crafty counsels, man, against our people. Keep oppressing these people. Keeping them stupid. Keep destroying their mind. Keep poisoning them. Okay? Keep them oblivious to who they are. But the truth is out there now, man. Okay? It says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Exactly. And this is what they've done. That's why whenever our people claim, that's what the so-called Jews doing now. They're angry that our people have woken up to who they are. They're waking up slowly, beginning with the elect, and they're angry we're pushing this truth, man. They call us the what's that word? Black, the BHI, you know what I'm saying when I say that. Why? Because they're angry that we're waking up, man. They want to keep us in that state of confusion. Okay, that's that part of that crafty counsel. They have said, come and let us cut them off. They want to keep us cut off. All right? They don't want Negroes and Latinos and Native American people linking back up, but it's happening through this truth. All right. It says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And this is what they've done, because for years, the name of Israel, when people think of Israel, they're thinking of those imposters. They're not thinking of the true people, man. They're thinking of the imposters. Okay. So it says that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Yeah, they look, man. Even all these other nations, they dislike one another. Like the Arabs don't like the so-called white man. The East Indians, they don't like the so-called white man. They all conspire against each other, right? They don't like each other, so to speak. But one thing they all agree upon is keep oppressing so-called Negroes, man. So-called Latinos. But I'm going to mention the so-called black man in particular because the so-called black man in America is the tribe of Judah. That's the main tribe. So they all consult together. Even though they have their own little differences, the one thing they all consult on is keep the so-called black man oppressed, okay? For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Yeah, so they're against our people. The tabernacle, and this is what it says first, the tabernacles of Edom, which is who? The so-called white man, the Edomites. Okay? And then and the Ishmaelites, which is who? The Arabs, man. That's why Austin Holman, he mentioned, he's talking about the Arab slave trade, man. He mentioned that. Okay? But then you know what? It also mentions of Moab and the Hagarenes. Moab. Who's Moab? The Chinese. See, because when you go into the scriptures, all the nations had us at one point. All these other nations have had us for a period of time and have oppressed our people. See? It says of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gamal and Ammon, which is the Japanese, and Amalek, which is the small hats today, which are basically the kings of the Edomites. Amalek is the so-called Jew today, man, and they're basically the heads of all these so-called white people. They're the head of Edom. Every nation has their kings. Okay, every nation has their royalty, and that's the heads of the Edomites. Okay, the so-called Jew, man. Okay, Amalek. It says, and the Philistines, which is who? The natural Africans. The Philistines are the natural Africans, man. The sons of Ham. Okay, they're against our people. Okay, it says the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. You see, so that's what they do. Basically, all that it lists nations. It lists the so-called white man. It lists the Arabs, the Chinese. Okay, the Japanese. Okay, it lists these nations, Amalek, Ammon. It lists them and it's letting you know. The scriptures are letting us know that, look, these people are against you, man. So they're not for us, man. And that's why they hate you. There's no coincidence as to why these nations dislike our people. It's in their spirit. They're raised up to hate you because we're natural born enemies, man. Okay? But the secret is our people don't know that. The majority of our people don't understand this. They want to come together and love everyone, but nobody loves you, man. You know? So let me read this here. Because he mentioned the Arabs, right? And they're written in the scriptures, the sons of Ishmael. They're real demons anyway. They're known for being enslavers, the so-called Ishmaelites. Okay? Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Yeah, because the Lord is bringing again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem because he's raising us up, man. He's brought us back to this knowledge. Okay, who's Judah and Jerusalem? Judah's the so-called Negro tribes. So the so-called African Americans, so-called West Indians, and so-called Haitians are the kingdom of Judah, man. All right, the Negro tribes, and then you got Jerusalem, which is who? Ephraim and his companions. Ephraim, the Latin-speaking tribes, man. The Native Americans, the Tainos, which are the Northern Kingdom. So that's Judah and Jerusalem because we're one people. The Lord is bringing us back again through what? This truth. All right. That's why you see throughout the world, all the camps, they have what? They got all the great millstone camps. They got what? Negroes and Latinos linked back up because we're one people, man. Okay. Judah and Jerusalem. It says, I will also gather all nations and I will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And that's what they've done. They've scattered us and they've parted the land. What land is the Lord talking about here? The land of Israel, Salakia. And they've parted it. Who's parted it? The Edomites, you know, the so-called Jews, Esau, the Edomites, and the the people that call themselves the Palestinians today, you know, which are what? The sons of Ishmael. They're Arabs. They're sons of Ishmael. They've parted our land, man. Okay? They've parted the Holy Land. They mean they have it in their possession, these heathens. So they're fighting over a land that ain't even theirs, man. Okay, so the Lord's getting ready to judge them, and it says they've scattered my people, among the nation. That's what they've done. They've scattered us, man. That's why our people are all over the world. And wherever Negro and Latino, Native American descendants are, all over the world, guess what? They're going through these curses. They're suffering oppression, man. It says, and all the nations are looking down on them in these lands that they're in. Economically deprived, socially deprived, whatever you want to call it. We're being fucked up, man. Mentally ill, man. It says, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And that's what they've done. They've cast lots. They've enslaved us. Cast lots, auctioning blocks. And it says, and sold a girl for wine, and it said that they might drink. Yea, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? This is talking about them Arabs, man, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine. This is talking about Ishmael, man. Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Yeah, you're gonna, because we're the apple of the Lord's eye. Are you gonna rent, meaning pretty much, are you gonna pay the Lord back for all the wickedness you've done to his people? No, you can't, because all the evil that's been done to our people can't even be paid back by money. The only power that can restore our people is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which he's doing now. So that's like the Lord saying, will you render me a recompense for what you've done, basically? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? So they're getting ready to get paid back, because you have taken my silver and my gold, and I've carried into your temples all my goodly, pleasant things. And that's what they've done. That's why them Arabs, and it's all written in prophecy, but them Arabs, you see them in UAE, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, they're living like kings, man. And most of the wealth that they have, their land is rich in oil or whatever. But really the wealth that they have a lot of it was really gained through slavery also. Through the Arab slave trade, the Zanj, you had that Zanj rebellion, the slave trade of the Arab Empire. What were they doing? They were pillaging and robbing the Israelites, man. That's another part of why they're so rich. Ain't all because of the oil, man, that they have on the land. They're also rich because of enslavement. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians. Exactly. That was what the slave trade was about. The Arabs and the so-called white man came together with wicked Negroes to help enslave the majority of the Israelites on the west coast of Africa. You know what I mean? In particular, and all over the world. But they came together. They sold. Who's the Grecians? The so-called white man. So the Arabs and the so-called white man, they worked together also to bring us down, along with the other nations. They sold us, man, okay? And to the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons, and that's what's happening now. The Lord's raising up the tents of Judah first, all right? And he's raising up Judah and Jerusalem. The Lord's starting to raise up the 12 tribes, man, again, through prophecy, through the scriptures. And it's happening where? In Babylon the Great in particular, which is America. And all over the world, man, our people are, the elect is waking up. The ones who the Lord wants to hear this word before Judgment Day, he's waking us up, basically, the elect. Okay? And it says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. That's the point. And I will sell your sons and your daughters. So we're gonna do the same to these nations, what they did to us, man. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord have spoken it. And we're gonna sell them. We're gonna put them on auctioning blocks. All these nations, the so-called Arabs, the so-called white man, we're gonna do exactly what they did to us. We're gonna do to them according to the scriptures. Okay. And that's prophecy. Let me read this prophecy here, because that's biblical prophecy, man. Isaiah 60, and it's only right, all right. If you do this, you oppress the people, it comes back upon you. In this world they teach, the so-called white man, he's in his world, they talk about karma and all this. These people think they're spiritual, man, in this society. You get these people in the world, they think they're deep, man. But anyway, they talk about karma and all this. Well, this is karma, man. All what you've done to so-called Negroes, and Latinos and Native American peoples, man. All the history of evil that's been done to them is getting ready to come back on the nations. What they done is going to come on them. That's in the scriptures. Okay? So let me read this. As Isaiah 60:10, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Yeah, the sons of strangers is talking about the sons of the other nations, the natural Gentiles. So the sons of the so-called white man, the sons of the Arabs, the sons of the East Indians, they're going to build up our walls. Yeah, because when we got them in slavery, they're going to build up the kingdom. Like we built up this world for free, they're going to build our world for free. Okay? And their king shall minister unto thee. So meaning the top leaders of all these other nations, when they're enslaved under us, they're going to be their ministers unto us. All right? If we inquire about things, they're going to bring us information, that type of stuff. But we're going to be the heads of them. The children of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we're going to be the heads of them. So just like you get all these top leaders of these nations, they're going to be slaves unto us, man. They shall minister unto thee. So whatever we ask them, they gonna do basically, man. Okay? It says, shall build thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Yeah, the Lord's gonna have mercy on us, man. Why? Because we are the Israelites. We are the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Even all this bullshit we've been through, all the hell, man, which is deserved for our sins. Well, it's full circle, man. The Lord's going to have mercy on us. He didn't say he's going to remain angry and let these nations be over us forever. That time of the end is near, because if you can't see what's happening in this world, man, the American empire, the Babylon empire, the system of the so-called white man is collapsing worldwide. And why is this? Because the Lord's getting ready to bring judgment on them. Okay? So it says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be bought. Yeah, meaning our gates are going to be, the gates of Jerusalem, they're going to be bringing us wealth continuously. Spices, wealth, the best of their daughters. This is what, they did it to us, didn't they? It's going to happen to them, these other nations. Okay? It says, for the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So that's the Lord speaking, man. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. If they decide to, they're not even going to buck up. But the scripture says it. If they do, they're going to be wasted, man. Because we're going to be, the Israelites are going to be in control of the planet next. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, that's who's going to rule next under Yahweh Shai when he returns from the heavens with the heavenly host, the army of the heavens, to bring down, completely destroy this system. All right? And then Yahweh Shai, by the way, is a so-called black man, all right? Yahweh Shai. That's who the world ignorantly calls JC. That's another reason why that's why Austin Holman even talks about it, how the white man gets preferential treatment in all these nations, and his viewers are complaining. Why is he always talking about race? But the reason why the so-called white man gets all this preferential treatment is because they've ruled the world, they've enslaved our people, and put up these false images of the Bible, false images of who the world calls the Lord, putting him up as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man. And they done that through enslaving and putting their image up as the people of the book, man. So of course that's in people's psychology today. But the reality is who the world calls the Lord, right? Well, who the world calls JC, which his real name is Yahweh Shai. He's going to come from the heavens, and he's a so-called black man. That's the fact, man. And guess what? The so-called white man, the Edomites, they're going to be brought down, man. Because we're Jacob and they're Esau, man. So, with that, I'm going to say all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect Akim teaching this word. Shalom, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah, Kodash. Shalom, shalom.